Okay, so I didn't realize that they came with the rubbers, so I've changed this one already. Oh, put this back on there. I've changed that one, and these they just pull out. They have just a little collar on them, so we'll put the new one in here. And again, I didn't realize it came with them, but if it does, you might as well use them. They're not hard to put in. They just. Oh, sorry, that's the old one. This one here's the new one. So they have that little rubber collar, and you just feed it around until it snaps into place. There. And they fit pretty good. That's why I like this A Premium stuff. It seems to be good quality. Okay, and there's our pin. Again, with all the Never Sees on it. Put the clip back on. There. Okay. So we got the two new rubbers. Now here's our pads. And they got these little springs. They go here. This one goes here. We put the pads in first with the springs, and the one with the squealer on the back side. So they just sit in there first like that. Make sure they're sitting there with the pad nice with the springs there. And when you put the caliper back on, after you squeeze the piston down already, piston squeeze down, they should just slide over top. You have to push your mounts in. Hold the brakes together. There, and that just fits over top. Now, even this kit, they gave us brand new bolts. Some guys like using Never Sees. I don't like using that on this. Or Loctite. I don't like using Loctite on there. It's in there a nightmare to get out next time. This is a 17. It's a wrong, different thread. This is a coarse thread. This is a fine thread. Good thing I didn't go too hard. Everything seems to be feel right. Well, the bolts they supplied are wrong. I should have checked that too before I started on this. Okay, so we'll have to use the original bolts. The ones that I took out initially. And again, I prefer to use Never Sees and make sure they're tight rather than Loctite. Yeah, that's better. Same with this one. Good thing I didn't go too far. Hopefully it didn't damage the threads. That's why you should always check. I'm too excited I got new bolts. Okay, where's the other one? Again, I like putting a little bit of never sees. And next time you do a brake job or something, you don't have a problem. You gotta push it in a little bit. There you go. Because the springs, you want to make sure that the springs are on both sides of the caliper. They're not in the opening. Yeah, that feels better. That's how you know I'm gonna just reef or something. Oops. Always best to check. They must have a different model, different threads. These are fine thread, and both they supplied were coarse thread. Okay, and do the same down here to this one. Try and get this onto the part, the slide. And as long as they're tight, you don't want to be over tight, you don't want to go crazy. You gotta be a little bit more than snugged up. They gotta be tight, but don't put them so tight that you strip it. It's still just a small bolt. Okay. There's one. Double check the other one. Alright, that's good. And that's it. Now we got a new set of pads in there. It's free now. Before you move, you have to make sure you pump the brakes to squeeze the pads out. And then seeing we didn't open the system up, we don't have to bleed them or nothing. You just have to squeeze the caliper, change the brakes, and fill the reservoir. Check how high it is. Once you squeeze the calipers in, the reservoir will also fill up. So now we'll make sure that you pump the brakes up before you drive anywhere, because you won't have front brakes until you squeeze the calipers together. And that's it. It's not hard. Anybody can do this in their driveway or their garage. Thanks for watching.